what's good YouTube? It's YBC and I am back, or better yet, I'm gonna say we are back, because in this video, guys, we have a special guest. We got the homie Ty on here.
What's good, yo? How we doing?
We are going to be ranking the top 50 guards on a tier list in my team. Now, there are a few things that I do want to talk about before we hop into the official rankings on this tier list. And the first thing I want to talk about, guys, and the first thing I want you guys to do in this video right here is go show some love to Ty's channel, guys. He's been grinding a ton lately, uploading a ton of my team, guys. He's I think on the road to now 30,000 subscribers. So go check out his channel and go send him some love, guys. Go tell him YBC sent you to his channel. Now, alongside that note, guys, we have already done a part 1 to this tier list right here. On Ty's channel, we have done the top, or the first 25 guards that we have on a tier list. So alongside Ty's channel, guys, his video will also be down below in the description to part 1. Now, the third and final thing that I do want to talk about before I hop into this tier list, guys, is that Ty and I have our own opinions. What I mean by that is that we have different play styles on court, so we're not always going to agree on one card. I myself might have a card 2 tiers higher than Ty, and vice versa. Ty might want to have a card 2 tiers higher than my card. But keep in mind, guys, that this is just a tier list. We are going to be agreeing and disagreeing to everything. No one would run the exact same lineups in Unlimited. When I played Ty, we had very actually separate and different teams when we did play a couple weeks ago. So that right there, guys, is pretty much it for this intro. Ty, are you ready to start ranking the last?
Yeah. Let's hop into it, man.
All right, so take a look right here, guys, at this tier list. Now, this is the part 1 from Ty's channel. So far, I think it's pretty good. He's pretty good all around. And the next card up right here, we got Levine. Do you have Levine?
I have Zach Levine.
Perfect. Based off this tier list, oh man, it's kind of tough to rank Levine because he's one of those Trey Bird-based cards, which is really, really glitchy and cheesy. But I don't feel like he's at that Glenn Rice or Kobe level yet. I think that he's C, especially also because he's not having pluckable. You put Kawhi on Levine, oh boy, that's gonna get toxic.
Definitely is. I agree with Levine at C.
Cool. I'm gonna let you take LeBron. I'm not really the biggest fan of the point guard LeBron, but I'll let you rank him.
S.
S. Interesting.
In my opinion, he is the best point guard in the game. But that's my opinion. Where would you rank him?
A, probably. I'd probably put him A, but I'll give you S. You know, he's the only thing I don't like about him really is, for one, it's his jumper that's just kind of disgusts me a little bit. That's the only thing I feel like holding back. And in 2K, honestly, I'm not the biggest LeBron cards. Usually, I don't run LeBron that much, but that's just me. You know, but he does have, I think, Pro 8, right? Which
Pro 8, yeah.
That's just Pro 8. That's all you say.
For real. All right, I'll let you take this one.
Okay. I know where you let me take this one. That's kind of a shot fired a little bit, but I'll let it slide. Now, okay. When I did the tier list initially for Jeremy Lin, and I will admit it, I put a lot of cards higher up than they should have been. Jeremy Lin should be a D type of card just because he's short. Even though I like Jeremy Lin's card a lot, let's be real, my team's position loss was a complete lie this year. And if Jeremy Lin, though, if there were position locks, Jeremy Lin would probably be a top 10 point guard. But just when you look at the other guards right here on this list, we're talking Blake Griffin, Bill Walton, Edwards, who even are in C. I don't think Jeremy Lin compares to those cards. And that's like a huge, that seems like a big comparison.
Definitely. I'm glad you put him in D.
Luka, I think should probably be in C.
I think he fits that mold perfectly.
Yeah, perfectly. Magic, this is your guy. I'll let you take him.
I think he's got to be S. I mean, in my opinion, LeBron and GOAT Magic are kind of the 2 top dogs. In my opinion, that's kind of who I would say are the 2 top dogs at the point guard position.
Yeah. S move. I think S. But you said S, right?
Yep.
Yeah, S. That's cool. That's cool with me. Magic's good all around. Melo. Now this card right here is kind of like a hit or miss card. A lot of people you love him or you just hate him. And based off this list so far, I don't feel like he belongs in the D category of cards, especially considering he can play shooting guard at 6'8". I think he's a C card.
I think so too. And I know we got a lot of C's, but that's kind of just where people are falling right now.
Yeah, for sure. Now, the real MJ is up next, Michael Jordan. Now, I would probably put him in S, just because the card is flawless, and defensively, he's just one of those defensive cards that are just, even you look at him defensively, you're scared of him. And there's not many defensive cards, I feel like, when it comes to the guard position, you're scared of defensively other than, Kawhi and Jordan, really.
And I'm fine with S. I would say that, I don't know, there's just, I feel like a lot of people, you know, including myself, I don't use Michael Jordan enough, obviously, because he's a GOAT card, to really not put him in S.
Now, if it's a good thing that we don't have the other Jordan, because we probably would have talked like 10 minutes about that other Jordan card. All right, Mullen. Speaking of cards we can talk about for a minute, I like this Mullen card a lot, but personally, this is just me. I feel like he is as good as Jalen Rose. Now, I will say, Jalen Rose has the better animations in 6 than Mullen. We're talking left-handers, we're talking jumper, we're talking about athleticism. I feel like these 2 cards are very similar.
I just, you know, I don't like Chris Mullen.
I don't see why. I mean, okay, I kind of see why actually.
Jalen Rose got Pro 8. What does Chris Mullen got for dribble 6?
Not the greatest. So just
not the greatest. All right. Chris Mullen's got that Jason Richardson type base. It's gross. Okay, that's who kind of.
I like it. He's left-handed.
Kind of the base that it reminds me of. I hate Chris Mullen. That's my opinion, but.
I mean, considering we got Edwards in C, I'd probably put Mullen. I'd probably put down Mullen in C. I don't think that he's in D. I really don't think he's in D.
All right, I'll let you have C. C.
I know you're probably thinking of D. Oscar. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. This card is an interesting card.
He is interesting, and I hate to put another card in C, but I don't think Oscar belongs in D. I'll say that. I know a lot of people don't like Oscar.
Yeah. Honestly, that's probably because of his name. You know, you look at Oscar Robertson and put fear in you, but on the court, he's really good. I go C right now, but I'd probably take a minute. Let's take a minute probably to switch up a couple of things and C. Edwards, I'd probably put Edwards in B. Just based off the list we got now, I don't think Edwards belongs with these C type of category cards like Mullen, Melo, Luka. I really think Edwards is a tier higher, especially considering we get to Wade. Wade is probably going to be in B.
Yeah, but I guess I'll move Edwards up. For me personally, no, but I know a lot of people love the card. I can live with that. Okay, I can live with that.
Now, anything else we got to change? Okay. I know I would give you Eddie if you want to move. If you want to move Eddie Jones to B, I'm okay with it.
Let's do it. I love Eddie Jones. He's so good on defense.
You got a lot of love for him. I got a lot of love for Edwards. I'm cool with it. Next up, Ray Allen. Okay. We just talked about how we put a lot of cards in C. I don't see how he does not go in C.
I don't think he's definitely not B, and I don't think he's D because he's usable. He's just 6'5" and can't really dribble the ball that well. And
but then again, the thing is he can't dribble. That's the thing. I would low-key put him in D, even though
I'm fine with that.
He's a good card to use, and it hurts me because I love his base a lot. But you just said it best. He does not dribble the ball that well. And what can he do? You know, he's 6'5".
Well, honestly.
Klay Thompson is a better version of him because, you know, we got Klay in D. I feel like Ray Allen got to be in D too, even though it pains me a lot, especially after the Evo. But moving forward, RJ Hampton.
C.
I'd probably go B. Trey Burke base.
Okay, let's think about this. RJ Hampton's way better than Zach. You know what? I'm gonna put him in B because I like RJ Hampton more than Anthony Edwards.
Yeah. All right, that's cool.
So that's fine with me. Brandon Roy.
After the Evo, we're talking here. Pre-Evo, I feel like he was in the C territory, to be honest. After Evo, I'd probably put him in B.
You think Brandon Roy is better than Jaylen Brown?
I really do. Trey Burke base.
I'll put him there, but I think it's close. I think it's close. I would take Brandon Roy over, you know, Iggy, Melo, Mullen, obviously. I would take him over KP too. I don't like Kristaps. I do not.
When we compare Roy to RJ Hampton, I feel like they're in the same category, especially after the Evo.
Fair enough.
Rui LaRusso, I like this card a lot, but I'm pretty sure he's D.
He is D. He's terrible. I would move Chris Mullen down too, but hey, that's my opinion.
All right. I'll move him down.
I love it, man.
Rudy Gay up next. Okay. I put him in S, to be honest.
I'm fine with
that. But I like Rudy.
I'm fine with that. He is a top shooting guard in the game, small forward. Wherever you want to play him, he is. He is very, very good.
100%. Scotty up next. Okay. We're ranking Scotty in the PG here. In the small forwards, I put Scotty in S. I put him in S. Hands down S for small forwards. Now, for point guards, so that's a whole other story. If you use him at the point guard position, I think that he's C.
Okay, you say he's S at point guard. You think he's better than Jonathan Isaac?
No, as small forward.
Okay, small forward, you think he's better than Jonathan Isaac?
I really do. Just because I just feel like we talk about cones, right? Isaac at the 3, he's cool, but I just feel like you move on the court a lot better with Scotty than Isaac. Isaac's just that lengthy phenom on the court. Scotty the dude who you're moving everywhere with, I feel like, on the court. You know, that's how I feel like about Scotty. And you know how Scotty's in 2K. You play 2K. You play a lot of 2Ks. Scotty's body frame and Scotty's just defensively just feels
he
like
is.
Scotty.
He's good. I mean, he does. But I'm good with C.
Yeah.
Ooh, Steve Smith.
It's your guy.
I know where I'm putting him. Right in B. I feel like he belongs right in there with like the Jimmy Butlers, Eddie Joneses.
I thought you were gonna go for A, but B is where I put him.
I can't just because Jimmy Butler's not there, and if Jimmy's not there, then I can't.
I know I can't have the wood move up Jimmy. I can't. Listen, if you move up Jimmy, if you move up Bryce, I'll move up Jimmy.
No deal.
No deal. Okay.
Alright. Steph, this is another interesting card right here.
Oh man, this is a tough one. I'll let you take this one. I'm gonna be biased.
Thing is, Steph Curry is 6'3", right? He doesn't have Dwayne Wade's release. And honestly, we literally just moved Anthony Edwards up, and Anthony Edwards is better than Steph Curry because, you know, his release. So I got Steph in C.
That's cool with me. That's cool. Borderline D, just because he's 6'3", but
yeah, I still think he's better than Levine, though. I will say that.
Interesting. I can agree to that, but then again, it just sucks how height is so overpowered this year.
It definitely is.
I feel like height's more overpowered this year than really any 2K in the last 5 years, really.
Mm-hmm.
You can get away running 6'3". Last year, you can get it post shot contest. 18 most definitely didn't matter. You're blow buying everybody. 17, you know, Curry top limitless range. 16, realistic.
It's just like more cards are getting crazy stats. Like I looked today on 2K19, and Kristaps has a 79 speed rating at end game. It's end game, and he has a 79. This year, I think it's a 90 on the shooting guard. Like, it's just ridiculous.
Yeah, I was talking about that the other day, I think. When I was talking about the most overpowered cards, Squad Builder did yesterday. When I take a look back as well at some of the previous cards for previous 2Ks, even Giannis dating back to 18, and Ben Simmons in 18. They didn't have the biggest three while they could shoot. They can shoot on the line. They can shoot 5 feet behind the line like you can now.
Mm-hmm.
Ridiculous. But yeah, moving forward, Tatum. Oh, man. I'm not the biggest fan of Tatum.
I don't like him either.
Sounds like it's how I look. I'm not gonna lie, Loki put him in D just because we got LaRusso there. I don't see a big difference between LaRusso and Tatum.
I don't like either of the cards, and honestly, I don't like JR either though. But outside of JR, there's not one shooting guard. I'm taking Iggy over him. I'm taking Jackson over him, and I promise you, I'm taking Jaylen Brown over Jason Tatum.
I'd go D. I'd take JR over Tatum because JR way better offensive guard. I feel like than Tatum.
I'm fine. A lot of people don't like this, but I do not like Jason Tatum.
Yeah, we talk about the lead of the crop. The Thon Maker, another interesting card. Oh man, I probably put Thon in B just because you gotta respect the fact that he's 7 feet tall. Even though he's not the coolest card to use, he's 7 feet tall.
I'm fine with B. I'm fine with that. I don't love this card, but I still think Thon's better than like Bill Walton. So I'm fine with that.
T-Mac.
For me, it's no question.
It's no question. Wes Unseld, my clone. Okay, this is an interesting one. Because honestly, even though Wes my guy, RIP Wes, I don't feel like he is in the C category of cards. Defensively, he's not the greatest card. I'm not gonna lie.
You say you don't think he's C?
I feel like he's a lower tier of C when we take a look at his cards in C.
Okay, let's look at the point guard position. Do you think Wes Unseld's better than Zach LaVine?
Point guard Wes Unseld, no.
You think he's better than Luka?
No.
Oscar?
Yes, they're about even though.
See, I would say for me, Unselled's like right in the center because I'm taking him over Levine and Oscar, probably over Luka too. So for me, he's probably right in the middle. But
that's cool. I'm trying to stretch a little bit, but that's cool. He's cool. I just feel like Wes Unseld's a slow car on the court. That's just how I feel about him.
That's fair enough.
You know, I like fast. I like speed. You know, and also defensively, Wes just can't move that well. I feel like. But yeah, moving forward, D Wade probably in B. I feel like B fits him perfectly.
I agree. I definitely agree with that.
I also feel like Walter Davis. Man, this is a tough card. Walter Davis, because he's an incredible card, but is he at that Roy/Hampton level, or is he more so at that Levine level of the Trey Burke base?
There's no way I could put him at B over Jaylen Brown, just because the badge standpoint. Honestly, do you think Walter Davis is better than Evo Ray Allen?
Ray Allen or Clay? Yes.
And here's the reason that I struggle with Walter Davis, because I love the card, I love his dribble six, but his badge count just isn't up there. It's really not. He doesn't have that half range. And I mean, I'm fine with C because I like the card, but
yeah,
I don't know, man.
I guess he's more at the Levine level. All right, Wiggins, this is your guy. I'll let you take it away.
I love Andrew Wiggins, man. If this was my list, just me, Jimmy Butler and Andrew Wiggins would both be A tier players. But I'm fine with putting him at B because that's kind of the mold he fits. He really kind of fits right in here. But I will say I like Wiggins more than Beasley, Roy, Hampton, all those cards.
I feel like we got most of the cards except for one, and that one is Zion. Where would you put Zion on this list?
Ooh.
That's a tough card to rank.
I would put him in C.
Oh, that's interesting.
And I know Wes Unseld's in C, and Zion's better than Wes Unseld. So for that, maybe B.
Yeah, borderline B, C.
But when you compare him to Blake Griffin, I don't know. I don't know. So he's tough.
All right. Considering this is gonna be the last final of the list, let's change. Let's see if we can change something. Let's see if we can make a common ground with any of these cards. I feel like A is a little bit
empty.
At least a little bit more cards. So for that reason, I'm cool with Butler being moved up to A. I'm cool with Eddie Jones being moved up to A as well, but I can't move Wiggins up there. I just feel like Wiggins,
you like
isn't at that top crop elite level of A if we put Eddie Jones and Butler up there.
I think Wiggins is better than Eddie Jones though, honestly.
All right, well, for that reason, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with putting Wiggins in A.
Okay, since you're being so nice today, YBC, go ahead and do your thing.
Yes, Larry Rice as well in the A. That's what I'm talking about. That's the tier he belongs in my opinion. All right, I think this right here is going to do it. I think that for most of these cards, we have agreed to about, I'd probably say 80 to 85%. Like I said in Ty's video, really, we knew what cards we were going to disagree with going into this video. And I'm not going to lie, most of the cards we did disagree with were actually from part one. We talked about Glenn Rice. We talked about Eddie, how just it fits different play styles for both of us. But yeah, I think that A tier now with these cards moved up is a lot better of a tier. And is a more accurate tier, I feel like, now than it was before with those 4 cards.
Yeah, I mean, looking at it, it's pretty balanced all the way through. We got a lot of players in C, but other than that, it's very, very balanced.
Yeah. Thanks to the help of Ty. Your boy YBC is improving these tier lists. So be on the lookout for more tier lists. And now we're improving, guys. And that right there is going to wrap it up for this video. Big time shout out again to Ty, actually, for coming through this video and collabing with me as well, guys. Major W's soon. Make sure you guys go show some love to this channel in the description. And that right there is going to complete this video. Ty, do you have any last words?
Hey, YBC, I'm proud of you. This was a good tier list right here.
Very good. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for all the support. And as always, we're out and peace.